The top 10 worst foods to eat. Number 1. Cheesy fries. It's no secret the fries are high in salt, fat, and calories, and adding large amounts of cheese to this already unhealthy food makes this a terrible recipe for your health. A regular portion of fries contains around 420 calories. Throw in 100 grams of cheddar cheese on top of this, and you will be adding a further 400 calories and 35 grams of fat to the fries. Number 2. Fried desserts. Anything deep fried is a poor health choice, and coating a dessert that is already high in sugar into batter is something you should avoid. Fried foods can clog up your arteries, which can, over time, lead to heart attacks, strokes, and diabetes. Don't think this doesn't apply to pineapple and banana fritters too. Just because they are fruit, they have still been cooked in batter and will also be swimming in a sugary syrup. Number 3. Sugary cereals. Many of us start our day with a bowl of cereal, but in some cases this breakfast choice can actually contain many harmful ingredients. Some breakfast cereals, specifically those aimed at children, contain preservatives to make them last longer, artificial dyes, flavorings, and high amounts of sugar. An article published in the Journal of American Dietetic Association found that cereals marketed at children contain more sodium, carbohydrates, sugar, and calories per gram than those not marketed to children. Where possible, try to stick to cereals that are high in fiber and low in sugar. Number 4. Pork rinds. Perhaps unsurprisingly, deep-fried pig skin covered in salt makes it onto our list of the 10 worst foods to eat. If you've ever had a bag of pork rinds, then you might have had the pleasure of finding a piece that still has a few hairs on it. Pig hair is usually removed by burning the skin quickly before it is cut up and cooked in the hot fat, but occasionally some hair remains on the skin. Number 5. Carbonated soda. Although they are technically not a food, carbonated sodas still rightly deserve a place on the unhealthy food list. The health implications of regular consumption of carbonated drinks includes heart disease, tooth decay, and osteoporosis. Carbonated drinks also contain enormous amounts of hidden sugar, with the average can of Coke containing 10 teaspoons. Even diet drinks that seem more healthy should generally be avoided, as although they might be lower in calories than full-fat versions, they still contain artificial sweeteners which can rot tooth enamel over time. Number 6. Processed meats. Processed meats have been modified to contain nitrates and other chemical additives to help preserve the meat for longer and enhance the color. Some processed meats, such as sausages, are made up of leftover unwanted parts of animals mixed up with high amounts of salt and fat. Consuming processed meat can also cause health risks including high blood pressure, heart disease, and some forms of cancer. Number 7. Frozen meals. Although frozen ready meals might be a convenient choice, they offer little in the way of nutritional value. To turn something that sits in your freezer for months on end into an edible meal, manufacturers will add in high levels of preservatives and sodium to the food. Rather than filling your freezer with shop-bought ready meals, why not batch make your own homemade alternatives and freeze the individual portions? Number 8. Chicken nuggets. Don't be fooled into thinking that chicken nuggets are a healthy food choice because they contain chicken. The truth is, chicken nuggets rarely contain only chicken breasts, with manufacturers mixing the meat with bulking agents and leftover bits of carcass. The average nugget contains 50% more fat and carbs than protein. Instead of eating deep-fried nuggets, make your own healthy chicken nuggets at home by using a lean chicken breast cut into pieces and coated in breadcrumbs. Number 9. Canned soups. A seemingly innocent addition to this list, canned soups are not as bad for your health as some of the other foods featured in this top 10, but they do contain high amounts of salt. Made correctly, soup can provide a hearty and healthy meal, so if you want to eat soup, then stick to making your own. Number 10. Doughnuts. Although you might love donuts, in the long term, your heart won't. Donuts are fried, so you consume high amounts of saturated and trans fats when you eat this treat. Donuts also classify as empty calories since the snack itself is high in calories and sugar. A chocolate iced donut contains 350 calories, but low in nutritional value. So it won't be long before you're reaching for yet another.
Shut up and sit down.